So I was asked a question today on how you get a faster 360 with this thing, right? So how you do it is you go to your custom settings, and when you go to hold on, let me see. I gotta raise the handle up so you can see it. So what you actually do is you go to your custom settings, and when you go to your custom settings, you can see that it says that well, it say customize, right? And you actually can change the numbers on what it do. So you can go to 80, you can go all the way to 100, and that really spins this thing around for 360. Um, it depends on how you want your 360 to go. Now you can slow it down to 50, or you can slow it down all the way to 0. You can slow it down to 10, where you get one of the slowest ever. I mean, it's gonna take forever to do this 360. So I don't know what you want to do that for. I say 50 is like the minimum version of the 360. 60 is not bad, and 80 is not that bad neither. But that 100 is gonna just fly around the board. So this 80 is not that bad for 360, but for the 55 by 250 is not a heavy lens. It's not a heavy lens, and so it's pretty light. And like I told you, this DJI gimbal RS3 Mini likes weight. It loves weight. And to put it on fast, you really don't. It don't really feel that fast, even if it's on fast. And now you got to remember, I'm controlling the joystick speed. I'm not controlling anything else but the joystick speed. Now, to be creative, you can take the dial, the little front roller, and to be creative, you could put it on roll, and you actually can get the back to roll for you. See that? Oh yeah, you can get some tilt in this. You can get it to tilt. That's pretty cool though. You can get it to tilt. Now that's just being creative in your video. No, it's not vertical. It's just being creative. It's just being creative to have it tilt like that. And if you want to bring it back to you, just double tap the trigger and it'll stop. And you don't have to worry about it. But you can also go to the functions and put it on whatever you want. But the roll and tilt, I go for. Yeah, it's quick to do it, and you can control it's quick to do it, and you can control the wheel speed in general, and it's got some smoothness to it too. So if you think that you rotating it too fast, you could turn the smoothness up, but it still will rotate it fast. It'll just be smooth with it. Hey, this is Rabbi Levi with the DJI Mini. I think I play with this thing too much, but to me, it's amazing to even hold my DSLR from what I came from with the what is it, DJI RS. It was taller. Um, it didn't hold a lot of weight, but this thing right here, whatever they did to it, it holds weight. So I say, if you got a heavy camera, now I'll show you that even though this lens is not that light, even though this lens is light, most professional gimbals or pro gimbals have an extended rod up under here. This doesn't even need an extended rod. It doesn't. Now, if I zoom out, you will have to adjust it back the more you zoom because it will be pushing forward. Let me check. Yes, it's pushing forward, but it's not pushing forward to where right now it is. It just turned orange when I pushed it all the way out. But like I say, if you do a zoom, you will need to adjust it again. But other than that, the 55 in general is pretty much close to everything else. So you don't really need a zoom. I'll give you an image of what it looks like real quick. Um, I have used this for video on my Rebel days, and it's quiet. It's pretty smooth. And this is my video profile, but it's a little dark. So usually when I'm shooting video, I don't go higher than at least, oh, I got the lens cap on. I don't go no higher than 3200, literally. Yeah, check the lens cap at all times. So 3200 is about as high as I would go in video on this camera in general. But in daytime, you can go under that, and it's cinematic, so it doesn't have any color. But that's the image I get out of this 55, just 55 in general. It's not as close as the 50, the nifty 50, but it does good for video because it's a STM and it's silent. Now, I'm not against using STM lenses or EF lenses. I'm excited that I get to use both of them, to tell you the truth. And you see my histogram and stuff, and my needles moving because it hears me talking. Now, this lens doesn't open up that wide, but I have taken nighttime videos with it. Nighttime videos and nighttime photography I have done with it, honestly. It didn't come with a lens hood, but I got a lens hood for it. But this type of lens really, I say don't really need a lens hood. This does, because it's a 67, so it's wider than anything else. This is the 135. This does need a lens hood because it's wide. I got two lens hoods for this, and one looks like a plunger, but don't talk about it. But it do look like a plunger. It do look like a plunger, like I'm finna plunge the stool. It's pretty funny if I show it to you. You'll laugh with me. I go get it in a minute, do another video so you can see it. It does look like a plunger, but it collapsed. That's the beautiful part. It actually collapsed, and you can put the lens hood on and everything. So, I mean, you can put the cap on it if you want, but remember, no cap, no scrap. No cap, no cap, no scrap. I haven't used the scrap in this thing since I had it. The scrap is brand new if I pull it out. It's still in the wrapper. I never put it around my neck. I use EF lenses, and they don't go, it's not going around my neck. I got a hand scrap, and that's about all I use. I keep it in my hand. If my camera was to tell you something, it'd tell you I'm always in his hand, or I'm on the gimbal. The gimbal is also a substitute for just laying your camera down. You can actually just sit it on the gimbal and lock it, and it'll just sit here. But other than that, you don't really need to lock it. It'll just do what you need to do. Now, this is PF mode. I like pan and follow because it will at least follow what I do. It will follow it. But the other modes seems kind of weird. I gotta admit, they seem kind of weird. I don't know what you would use PFT for, because by the time you tilt it, you see what it does? It doesn't follow you for tilt. And FPV, I don't know. I don't know. I don't use these modes. My most mode is PF. Every mode is PF for me. I don't know what you would use these modes for. If you use other modes on your gimbal, please explain them to me and why you use them. Hey, this is Rabbi Levi with the DJI RS3 Mini. If you use any of these other modes on here, just let me know how you use them, because I don't. I just use the PF, and the PF works better than any other mode on here. Y'all have a great day.